to another episode of the Old Man Cycling Show. I'm Chris, as usual, and some call me the Old Man. So today I'd like to finish up my review of the Hammerhead Karoo 2. I'm going to go on a gravel ride today, well actually a combination gravel road ride today, and just show you some of the features that I find very useful of the unit while I'm actually on the road. Okay, so as I said in the last video, this video I'm going to be showing you the Karoo 2 in action. I'm just booting it up. You can see it's on my gravel bike. I'll just give you a quick view of the gravel bike. We'll talk more about it later. I apologize for the big chimney on it. Haven't quite gotten the position of the bars where I'm comfortable yet to cut it. So one thing I want to do is I want to make sure that my sensors are properly paired. So let me go here. As I said yesterday, I misspoke a little bit. The sensors do not automatically get transferred over, so you have to add them. So right now I'm going to add a heart rate monitor, which I have my heart rate strap on. Let's see if it finds it here. There's my heart rate strap. I added it, check. My cadence sensor is not active yet. I haven't spun the pedals. I'll be doing that momentarily. But you can see, so now I have my sensors in there. I go back. And now this is another feature that I really like. I'm going to load a route here for where I'm going to ride today. And the ride I'm going to do today doesn't necessarily leave from where I'm leaving. So this is the route I'm going to choose. It actually leaves from about 10 miles away from my house. But I'm going to load this route. And it's loading up right now. Okay. And you can see it's going to reroute me, right? Because it knows I'm not where I am. So it's going to give me directions to get to the beginning of this route, which is great. I mean, that's exactly what I want to do. So now the other thing I want to do is I want to, I'm not quite used to the Karoo 2 buttons yet. I want to get back and I want to get to my sensors. Let's see, one of these buttons gets me to the home menu. Give me a second here to play with it. Maybe it was this one. Maybe it's this one. One of them gets me home. Okay, there we go. There's the home ride settings. What I wanted to do is I wanted to actually go home. I want to load this profile. So I have my Vitus profile. And now, like I said before, I really like this feature. I'm starting here from my house on a route that is about 10 miles away from here. So it's roughly calculated my remaining distance. It's a 40-mile route, so it's added the 10 miles to get to where I'm starting. And it'll take me directions to tie into the route. So we're going to get started here. I'll do some more videoing of the Karoo in action, show you some more of the features as I get started. And I leave this, you can change your directions. I leave mine always on. Like I said, I like to be aware that a turn's coming up, or you know how far it is to the turn, those sort of things. So more in a little bit. I'm going to get ready and get on the road here. Okay, we're a little bit into our first ride, and one of the first things I noticed is, you just saw it go there, there's a screensaver mode. I absolutely do not like that. I do not like the screen going blank so that I can't see what's going on. I'm going to search now and see if I can figure out how to get to the settings so I can turn the screensaver off. I do not like screensavers. If I have something on, I want to see it. So let me figure out, I'm still getting used to these buttons here. Trying to get to the main menu again. Let's see, we'll show you a way to get home. That's sensors, I think. Turn that back on. Let's see what else we got. I want to get to settings. Sensors, audio alerts, auto resumes on. Battery save. I just turned battery save off. Maybe that will do it. So we'll see if that works. That was pulled down from the top menu. I turned battery save off. Hopefully that keeps the screen on, because like I said, I want to see the screen
when screens start going blank on me for no reason. I think something's broken, so hopefully that resolves it. Got some miles to go. You can see my distance is going up, my remaining's going down. Got a little bit to go yet, but that's my first thing that I had to change, and we'll ride a little more and I'll stop and show you some more as we go. Thanks. All right, so taking another little break here. So one of the things I wanted to continue on with respect to the power saving mode is that's one of the really nice features of this Karoo 2, is that it's very intuitive to know that, you know, to what to look for. I didn't have to open a manual, I didn't have to go online. You know, by pushing a few buttons and looking at things, I could see that I needed to turn off power saving, which you know, was really good. So now what I want to do is, you can see what I've done so far. You know, currently it automatically pauses. That's a setting you can set. So when you stop, I have mine set, and when I get to 0 miles an hour, you'll see that this is flashing. That means it's not continuing my ride clock. Another thing you'll see is the border around my turn to go is now yellow. When I was off course and it was in the rerouting mode, that was orange. So now that I'm back on course, you can see that that's yellow. So what I want to do now is I want to try to change the screen. So this is the one I like. It sort of shows what's coming ahead for my elevation. I'm going to be making a turn up here, and I got a little bit of climbing to do. This is just the first part of it. The climb's actually about 2 miles long. It has varying pitches, anywhere from, you know, 4% to you know, in some spots it's like 18%. But I like this because you can sort of see what's coming up. You know how hard to push. You can see here there's a little dip, so I can get a little rest there, so I can push at that little peak. So you know, it's a really nice feature. I really like the map, the elevation thing. Now here's my map, right? You can zoom in, zoom out by squeezing your fingers. You know, it'll show you where you're going. You can have it point the direction you're going, so you know you're always pointing forward. Let me unlock it here. So you can always point forward. Let me get it to work here. Get it to switch around. So I know I'm going this way and I'm going to be making a right, but I want the screen to change here. There you go. I think right now I'll figure that out. It's pointing. It's always going to keep me pointing in the north direction. So even though my arrow is going that way, I know I have to go up here and I've got to make a right once I cross the creek. I'll figure that out in a little bit. This is just back to my main screen, shows you my speed, what I've gone. What I'm looking forward to is, I know this ride is going to be over 4,000 feet of climbing. I've only got about 460 now, so I got a little ways to go. And just so you think I'm not all about geeking, this is where I'm riding. I'm riding along a place in Westchester, PA, which is southern Chester County in Pennsylvania, called the Brandywine Creek. Very, very scenic. The road's going to come back and cross along the creek. You can see the water's pretty high because we've had some rain lately, but it's just a really, really nice scenic ride. I'm not out to crush anything today. I'm just out to have a good ride. I haven't been outside in a while. But this is just, you know, I really enjoy riding along here. Very scenic, very little traffic. It is a posted bike route, so, you know, cars know that there will be riders along here. So just a real nice place to ride. So with that said, gonna get back to riding. I'll check back in a little bit. I'm gonna go back to my elevation screen and have some fun going uphill. Okay, so taking another feature of the Karoo Hammerhead Karoo 2 that I really, really like is their maps. Their maps are phenomenal. So I've just come down this road. This is a real road, you know, paved and everything. And I'm gonna be taking this trail. This is a trail. Private road closed to motor vehicles. Of course, I like to see the deer hunting season sign on, but you know, you can see on my map, it's picked out the road, Lost Trail Road. It knows I'm going that way. You know, a lot of other GPSs and computers I haven't seen do that. So again, their maps are outstanding. I actually met the guy who did the map, who was responsible for the mapping software once, and he takes a lot of pride in what he does. If I remembered his name, I'd give him a shout out right now. But the Karoo Hammerhead maps, the Hammerhead Karoo maps, are by far the best I've ridden with. I'm sure other companies are catching up, but I can't complain at all about the quality of these maps. Whether you're on road, on trails, I've taken them on single track, just phenomenal. Just thought taking a little break. We're about halfway done our ride, 26 miles down, 26.6 to go. Again, we're in southern Chester County, a mix of gravel, road, some single track. Beautiful day out, a little windy. Hopefully you can hear that in the microphone of the camera. Now, one thing I did want to show on the Karoo 2 is, again, you can see that the turn and the road name popped up. Now I'll make this turn and I'll film again. You'll see what's left down here is that whole big window doesn't stay, but what's left is it'll tell you distance to your next turn. As you get close to the turn, again, it'll show you the name of the road and where you're turning. So once I make this turn, I'll show you that again. Just you know, it's a nice day out, a little wet. It had rained pretty heavily yesterday. So, you know, not too bad. What I like on a gravel ride, a little slop, and you can just see we're like in the middle of farmland. It's just beautiful out here. We're a little exposed with the wind and everything. So hopefully my fingers aren't in that picture, but I had them hanging down. I got to get used to holding the GoPro. But let me make the turn and show you what I mean on the Karoo. So you can see I've come through the turn, and the road name and everything went away, and now it just says I have 0.2 miles to my next turn. So that's just down this gravel road a little bit, make a turn and keep going down. It's nice. This is a nice little bit faster, but into this headwind it's probably not going to be as fast as I want it to be, but that's what it does when you're doing your navigation with the maps. It switches to that sign now. So we're just about done. Got 46.8, got about 6 left to go. You can see the battery is doing well. I disabled power save, as you saw. My riding time is about 3:15. I've had the unit on for at least, probably another 45 minutes in addition to that. I just had to take this picture. I love this. This is my favorite part of the ride. We're up on top of a little ledge that runs across an old railroad track. It's actually still used, but that's the Brandywine again, and you can see it's moving pretty good because we've had a lot of rain the last couple of days. But this is part of the trail I'm riding on, and again, the Hammerhead Karoo 2 does a fabulous job with its maps. You know, this is just marked out as clear as anything. Getting onto it, you know, you're not going to miss the turn. Can't say enough about the mapping capabilities of the Karoo 2. And again, I just had to take this picture because I love this spot of the trail. I love just seeing the water running. It's peaceful, you know, lightly traveled, just a really nice trail. Okay, a couple things. So we finished the ride, did a nice ride. It's still trying to take me back to the original starting point, but I wanted to show you how you save a ride. So now that you're done, I have my Hammerhead account linked to Strava as well as Ride with GPS. So I click the pause here, right? You see this little flag? It looks like, you know, almost a stop flag. You press on that. You can see it says slide end ride. I slide it over. It's now saving a ride. You can edit it. I'll edit it once I get back into the to the settings inside, but it gives you some details. It tells you, you know, where you were. Like I said, it was about 4,200 feet of climbing. Good climb. You know, good ride on the gravel bike. So again, you know, it'll be uploaded automatically to Strava and Ride with GPS. Click on check. It's uploading. So that's it for my review of the Strava in use. I mean, the Karoo 2 in use. I'm Chris, the old man cyclist. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Any comments, I'll be glad to answer. And as always, thanks for watching. If you didn't like the video, you're welcome to your opinions as well. So again, I highly recommend the Hammerhead Karoo 2. Great computer, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.